Hey man, Greg, this is a direct response to your Inside Diaz truck video. I got some questions for you. Your video raises some questions in my mind, and I want to ask them. So, and what better way, since we're both YouTubers with extremely low amounts of subscribers, what better way to do it than to make another YouTube video? So, anyway, answer a question real quick. I know you got in your mind. Why the hell is Adam wearing sunglasses? Well, Casey Neistat says that you're supposed to wear sunglasses when you're filming videos, so that way the viewer doesn't know exactly what you're looking at. Right now, you don't know if I'm looking at you, or if I'm looking at the computer screen, or if I'm looking over to my left and watching my 3D printer print something for my drone. Let's see, like camera, computer, printer, camera, computer, printer. You don't know. It always looks the same. Anywho. That's what I'm doing here. So, to the questions, man. Question number 1. I noticed on the back of that truck that they're in the sleeper part of that truck that there are that there's 2 bunks. My question is are there trucks when you get your own truck? Is that truck going to have 2 bunks too, or is it two bunks too? Is it going to have 2 bunks as well, or is it just they all have 2, or is there going to be some, or will you have one that's going to only have 1? That's the first question. Second question I have has to do with safety for the driver. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, you and Kyle, or we'll say Terrence and Philip are driving a truck, and Terrence is driving, Philip's in the back, and he's sleeping, and Terrence, either by fault of his own or no fault of his own, gets in a wreck. Terrence is driving, causes a wreck or whatever, gets in a wreck. Philip's in the back sleeping. What happens to Philip? Does he just become an object that's going to stay in motion until an opposing force, aka the windshield? So that's my question is there safety in there? Is there some kind of a strap? Is there like a seat belt for a bed belt or a rack belt for the driver to hold the driver in and keep him safe while he's sleeping? That's those 2 questions. And then I guess a couple things about your phone. You're saying that you're having hard times uploading stuff. I know that like Pilot and all those places, they do make you pay for Wi-Fi, and it can be expensive. I mean, if you're one of me, like as you put it, a 4-wheeler, which I think is a hilarious term, because what if I'm driving a dually? Anyway, or a motorcycle, kind of, or one of those Can-Am spiders that completely throws your logic out the window. Anyway, I'm just kidding. It is expensive at the truck stops for the Wi-Fi, especially if you don't have a paycheck yet, or if you're, whatever. My question is, don't you have a cell phone, and doesn't it have unlimited data? And if so, why not just record something and then upload it as you go? That way you can, that way you can just, like, you record the video, set it to upload, and then just start driving down the road with it plugged into the charger or whatever. That way your battery stays fresh. Someone calls, obviously it's going to interrupt, but it will upload. Your phone will upload to YouTube. And sometimes I noticed that the YouTube app does have a setting in there where, it'll only upload during Wi-Fi. When you're connected to Wi-Fi, you can defeat that in settings, just so you know, in case you didn't know that. And then the last thing I want to say is not really me saying it. I mean, I was in the Marine Corps, so I really don't care too much. But Amanda says that you need to wash your mouth out with soap. You got dirty language, and that the F-bombs are not so cool. Anyway. She's in the back doing laundry. Well, she's in the back folding laundry. It's 3:20 in the morning on the now the 11th of August. She says it was just a joke, but it is. She was like, every time you said "F you," "God you," and all this stuff, she's like, "Greg Hansen." She's like laughing. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I need to wash his mouth out with soap." And I'm pretty sure that your mom's gonna agree with that one. Probably your sister too. But anywho, man, that's those are questions. 2 bunks or 1 bunks available? Are they all like that? or either or, which one will you probably end up with? And then the second question is there a safety device in there for you? And then I guess the comments would be about your phone and whether you can upload if you have unlimited data. And then also Amanda says you need to wash your mouth out. So until next time, man, peace. And I don't know, roll on 18 wheel.